Hello Seekers, welcome to your Timeless Illumination. This is, as the name would suggest, a timeless reading, as time is fluid, so you will receive these messages when you are meant to. Also, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates for you as it applies to your situation and leave the rest. I'm just going to take a moment and open space before we begin. Get that Palo Santo lit. Sometimes it takes a minute. Welcome, divine spirits, guides, and angels. I ask and I thank you for your guidance and protection. I ask that this reading illuminate your path to your greatest soul growth. May it bring you healing, blessings, inspiration, and guidance. I ask for my ego to please step aside so my highest self can receive these messages in the love and light for which they are intended, to help all seekers remain on their highest spiritual paths. We thank you so much for these beautiful messages. Your presence truly is a blessing and always welcome here. We thank you so much, Divine. And as always, for you, seekers. Okay. Hi guys. I know it's been a little while since I've put a video up on here, so let's get right into it and see what Spirit would like to illuminate for us today. Spirit, what messages do you have for the seekers today? So I'm just going to start off with a few oracle decks and kind of get the overall vibe of this reading, and then we'll dig deeper with some tarot. All right, so we have relaxation with that beautiful moon in the background. Interesting, because we just had our first super full moon of 2021. So relaxation. Let's pull some more oracle and see why Spirit would like us to relax more, other than the most obvious. Whoops, well that went well. Really? Okay, I guess they don't want me to do it a third time. Yeah, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, relaxation. So lots and lots of benefits from relaxation. Maybe some of you are working too hard, not relaxing enough. Ooh, let's see. We have card number 30, Sacred Divinity. There are two paths ahead. All right. And I'm seeing the similarities here with the color scheme, with this beautiful fiery moon in the background and all this fire around that figure. Fire representing our passions, what inspires us. All right, so let's see. We'll pull another oracle card and see if we can get a little deeper into this overall message, and then we're going to put it all together. Oh, well, okay. That was 3. Oh, I guess they want me to take all 3. That's kind of more than I had anticipated, but we'll go with it. So the first one that flipped was begin now, take your first step. And interestingly, he's about to take off on a path. So we have another nod to choosing a path. And, you know, I am feeling for some of you with this relaxation and the two paths showing up, maybe you're really stressing about which way do I go? What do I choose? What if I make the wrong decision? And you have this cycle going on in your mind. And what this Sacred Divinity is saying here is relax, calm down, have faith in knowing that whatever path you choose, if you choose it for the right reasons, in the right state of mind, it's going to be the right path. And I'm looking at this bird here in this card, and it feels like, this feels like the phoenix. It almost looks like there's its fire, you know. And in the background here we have, I'm thinking it looks like a crow, possibly a raven. But either way, I feel like So you have this phoenix, which we all know the story of the phoenix rising from the ashes, transformed, renewed, wiser. And crows, they are like the smartest birds. They're smart as primates. They're very intelligent. So you're rising wiser. That's what I'm getting from this. So I feel like, they're saying just calm down, take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay to take those first steps. So let's see what these other two cards are that jumped. Oops. We have watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. They're really like, when you get a repetitive message in a reading, it's really like Spirit saying, I mean what I say. Chill out, rest, relax. And look, miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. Yeah. I really, they're saying it's okay. It's all going to be okay. Everything's going to work out exactly as it's meant to work out. But like I always say, you have to have, definitely have faith and believe in this sacred divinity here. Believe that your path is divine and will be what it is supposed to be. But also have an active role in that. Spirit can only do so much. You have to take your active role in your path. That's also what they're saying. So they're like, get out of your head a little bit, because really you could be creating blockages, self-fulfilling prophecies, kind of creating more turmoil, resistance for yourself than you really need to. So they're saying trust, believe, but also get on it. Like however this plugs into your situation, again, this is general, so apply it as you see fit. But the big overall message here is take a deep breath, collect yourself, know you're being divinely guided, and take those first steps. So we're going to pull some tarot now and kind of fine-tune this message a bit. See what Spirit would like to add to this message, which I already really love this message because it's very encouraging, and I love when Spirit reminds you of your power. It's kind of like invigorating, All right, so Spirit, how would you like to add to this message for the seekers? So 9 of Pentacles. This is the card of luxury, financial freedom, freedom in general. Having enough resources to do what it is you desire. And then we have the Queen of Wands, fire energy. So potentially this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Queen of Wands, she is like, she's fire. She can do a lot of things at once successfully with a smile on her face. She's a leader. People want to follow her. They look up to her. They admire her. She's inspiring. And again, we have this fire energy here, okay? Fire. What inspires you? How can you inspire yourself? How can you inspire others? How can you live a more inspired life? And I'm also hearing that in these moments of relaxation, those are great questions to kind of ask yourself and get in touch with your highest self, with Spirit, and really ask these questions and then put action behind them. And then we have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, this is forward progression. This moves at a fast clip. And I also see the 8 of Wands as what you think about, you bring about. It's the card of putting out to the universe what it is you desire and receiving that back. It's the universe answering that call. Like, look, here you are shooting out all these wishes and desires from your heart, and the universe is sending it back to you. Law of attraction. at its finest right here. So again, I'm just hearing, be mindful of what it is that you are calling back to yourself. What are you putting out there? Be careful with your words and your intentions. They're correcting me. Be careful is not the right way to put it. Be more mindful. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Be more mindful of what you're projecting to the world. And then your underlying energy is the Four of Cups, unexpected blessings. Look, she has that Holy Grail cup with this beautiful sun and all of these stars, which is like hope, wish fulfillment, filling her cup until it's overflowing all around her. The one caution I would give with this card is not to be so complacent that you overlook this blessing, because sometimes blessings come in ways that we would not necessarily have expected. Okay. And so sometimes, you know, you get so, I don't know, I'm hearing bored, just kind of like in that ever repeating cycle is what I'm feeling. And it's just saying, be aware, because blessings are coming in, unexpected blessings. So that's really beautiful. We love that. I'm just going to move this over because I hope this is still in camera view. I don't want to move it out. Because Spirit does want me to clarify these cards. So I'm going to put this underlier. I want you to still be able to see it. I'll stand it up here. Hopefully. I say I will. We'll see if it wants to cooperate. Okay. So we're just going to clarify this message. See what else Spirit would like to add to it. And then we'll pull some final advice and message cards from Spirit. All right. So oh, well, that was fast. So clarifying between the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. Ten of Swords is a final ending. This is like, I'm done. It's over. I've had enough. Sometimes with endings, there is that air of sadness to it because it's an ending and they can be sad, but this, to me, coming between the card of freedom and this inspired Queen of Wands energy, I don't think you're going to feel too much sadness with this. This ending has to happen, and it is a blessing. Maybe this ending is that blessing in disguise. And so perhaps this ending is choosing to leave one path and go the other path. Remember, it's talking about having two paths, or possibly even more than two. It just means there's more than one path. There's always choices. You're taking steps, but sometimes that means leaving behind comfort zones. That can be hard to do. Spirit's just saying, you know, relax, it's okay. You're divinely guided. So this final ending to me doesn't feel unexpected. It doesn't feel overly painful. I do feel like there will be some sadness in leaving something behind, but more so just because it was a comfort zone versus like, oh my gosh, this is totally shaking up my life, you know? And so clarifying Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands, we have the High Priestess. Yep, this is being divinely connected, trusting in your intuition. You know, I do feel like you know there's other paths, and intuitively you know the path you want to take or feel you should take, but you feel this pull, these cords still connecting you to these comfort zones, the energy of what has always been. I get this feeling of, I want to say fear to choose a different path. And I don't mean like, you know, shaking in your boots kind of fear. It's just more of, I don't want to make the wrong decision. And your underlying energy, to clarify, is the Three of Coins, apprenticeship. This is quality work. Okay, this is a skill you have, and it's using it well to your best advantage. So for some of you, maybe this other path that is in front of you, or coming towards you rather, involves doing something that has always just kind of been a passion or a hobby, or maybe nobody even really knows this talent of yours. I do see that taking these first steps towards whatever it is that you feel you give quality work, whether it's, I mean, again, this will be different for everybody, but regardless to what it is, it's something you're good at. It's a skill of yours, and you're going to be noticed for it. And I do feel very strongly for some of you that does involve leaving behind comfort zones. Spirit's just saying that's okay. And I also would like to say, because I do feel this as well, again, to jump back to what we were talking about in the beginning with the two paths, they're both divinely guided. So what I'm feeling like is, regardless to the path you take, you'll be successful, you'll do well, because that comes from within. This high priestess, like, that's just who you are, Queen of Wands energy. But even with this Queen of Wands here, so one path, and I feel like you'll know this will kind of resonate, you'll know it intuitively, and if it doesn't, then that's okay too. It's just that message isn't for you. But for some of you, if this is resonating, you're going to know instinctively, intuitively, what path is going to kind of keep you in this monotonous, repetitive, sort of heavy, harder energy, and what path is going to really light you up and allow your inspirations, your creativity, your talents to really shine through. So again, please take that as it resonates. No, I want you to stay standing up, please. All right, so we're going to pull a divine feather message as well and see what final little messages Spirit would like to add today. Spirit, what final message do you have for... Here's your feathers. And it's the meadowlark. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Boom. Thank you, Spirit. Here's that unexpected blessing. A wonderful journey of inner discovery. This is all that fire energy. I'm going to put this here with the sacred divinity. That is a divinely guided path. And, again, I really feel like this. This is not something entirely shocking to you to hear. In fact, I feel like it's almost more like a confirmation versus an illumination today, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So they actually want me to pull one final little message here, and so I shall. Then we'll pull some charms and letters if you want to stick around for that part. That's usually pretty fun. All right, so let's see, Spirit, what final message? Serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Again, they are asking you to please relax. They're asking you to take a deep breath. Maybe, go out in nature. Take some time to just sit and listen. Listen to the birds. Listen to the leaves rustling around. If you're near water, listen to the water. Just listen to your surroundings. Take a minute. Go within and listen. And this is where your intuition's really going to speak to you. Okay? And you'll know. If you're listening and you're willing to kind of let these messages from divine in, they will guide you. So that's really what they're saying here is get out of your head for a little while, relax, because there are blessings coming in. But again, it will take action on your part. Now, making no decision is still a decision. So just know that if you don't put in the action, that's okay too. It's not like you're going to self-implode and hate your life and all this stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I feel like if you don't make these changes, if you don't take these steps, you're just going to stay in the same repeating cycle. And I know from experience that gets harder and harder to cycle through. So Spirit's just saying, take a breath, take some time, go within. because the ability to use your skills to really bring forth a life of luxury. And, you know, I don't mean like, oh, you're driving a fancy sports car and you live in a mansion. I mean, hey, more power to you. If that's your path and that's where you go, more power to you. I wish you blessings. But I mean more like with luxury in this card, it's like being comfortable, having the resources, the abundance, the people, everything you need. You don't have to rely on, it's just being able to be comfortable. That's what I want to say with that. So, all right, I'm just kind of myself going around the same cycle with this message. So we'll leave that there and we'll go ahead and pull some charms. Oh, that's quite a few. Okay, right away I'm seeing the Hamsahan, never sure how to pronounce that. However you would like to pronounce it, it's the hand of God. This is protection. This is that divinity coming through right here. And also we have the angel feather to boot. Very divinely guided. And then we have a heart with angel wings and the little lock in there. This is like your heart's desires. Again, with the angel wings, they're sending this in. It's this, let me just pull this back up. To me, I feel like this is this 8 of Wands. Like I was saying, it's your heart's desires that you're sending out, the universe reciprocating. That's what this charm feels like it's affirming. And we have the paw print, companionship. You are not alone. You are not alone. You have guides all around you, both in the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Never forget that. They want you to know that. Oh, and, you know, your animal companions, of course, because they themselves can be very therapeutic, right? And we have a unicorn, believe in magic. And unicorns to me also represent blessings coming in. So again, we have this unexpected blessing. I love this message so much. So let's pull some letters and see if we can see any. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. All O's. As usual, seekers, if you're finding your own words, which I do hope you are, please feel free to leave them in the comments if you would like. Let me see, are these in screen? No. Guess it would help if I let you see the letters. All right. What do we have here? Well, I see right off the bat, fear. And this is that heavy 10 of Swords, fearing to make changes. So they are acknowledging that that does exist, but they want you to let that go. And I'm wanting to write live, but we don't have an L, but we're going to pretend this is a lowercase l. And I mean, who knows? Maybe it is actually, right? I don't know. So live. That's what they want you to do. They want you to live. Live your life without fear. I like that. And then we have ear here. So I'm feeling for that. This is that whole, you know, get out into nature, relax, hear what you're hearing inside you, around you, really tune into that. And I'm also seeing free from fear, free to be who you want to be. Like, you don't have to fit into this perfect little shaped box that you might feel you belong in or have been in for so long. You don't know if there's something else. Spirit is like, there is. And I'm actually going to leave it there. I'm sure there's lots of other words and I can't wait to see, but for me, that feels like the right place to leave it. Live without fear. You are free. And you are loved. I also see we can do love. I'm not going to take the E because I like it in free, but just pretend we just drop that E down. Just pretend I drop that E down and it's love. Yeah, I love that, Spirit. Thank you so much. So I do hope that something in this reading has resonated for you. If it has and you would like, please feel free to like, share, subscribe down below. Most especially the likes, because then that helps to circulate this message for other seekers who may need to hear it. And I really appreciate that. And I just want to thank each and every one of you so much. You are truly blessings in my life. Thank you for bringing me along on your journey from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I love you all. So until next time, I'm sending you all lots of love, light, and illuminations to guide your way. Take care.